Food for Thought, Command Agriculture, Episode 8. The point that I'd like to bring out here in the Auditor General's report is how irrelevant this whole episode is making Parliament in its role as oversight. It also shows that the executive must be giving political cover to the cartels to spend so much money, by the virtue and the fact that they are only coming now with the Finance Adjustment Bill. So the appropriate amount of money in 2018, as by the AG's report, was just under $500 million. The unallocated reserve, this is the over expenditure, the reserve that is given to them over and above, and this was done without going to Parliament, is over 1.4 billion. So in round terms, you can say they've spent what they were allocated, and then they spend 3 times more that again for agriculture. This is 2018. My question is, how did they spend so much money without Ministry of Finance reporting to Parliament, without Reserve Bank writing to the Ministry of Finance and saying you've hit your limit? Nothing was done. As a result, you can only deduce 3 things. 1, they are seeking to do it without parliamentary approval, come hell or high water. 2, the executive are totally involved with the Reserve Bank in the over expenditure and have gone to lengths to cover it up. And the third thing is, there's obviously a cartel running the whole show under the office of the President and Cabinet to keep it away from the line ministry. So as a result, we're now in a situation where Command Agriculture has totally failed and left us with a huge debt, and we've got nothing to show for it. Why is the right to information on basic human right like food, like the stocks this country have in GMB, not being published? Why is the government not calling for a state of emergency or declaring a disaster with the food situation that we have here? How do we expect international agencies to come to our help when 1, we won't give them the information, and 2, we won't admit our faults? In my previous Food for Thought, the first one, when I laid out the grain situation, I stated what the MDC will do, and I restated: 1, we will declare an emergency. 2, we will get together with all our friends to help us get out of this situation. 3, we will declare our stocks. We will declare what we've got in the country. 4, we will, for next year, announce pre-planting producer prices for all food secure crops for us as soon as possible. And this will be based on the regional average of the import price of that said grain. This is indeed food for thought. We now know where our nemesis is. We know where our problem is. We know we have a cartel. We know we have a complicit executive. And we know that Parliament have no oversight with the current arrangements. Thank you.